I'm Mark Victor Hansen, co-creator of the world's best-selling book series called Chicken Soup for the Soul, which is in now over 200 iterations and 500 million books sold. But I get asked, why did the book sell better than any other books? So let me just tell you a story. A lady is pregnant with no husband, no family. As far as she's concerned, nobody loves her. And she's freezing out in Ohio. And she thinks she's not worthy, so she says, as soon as that baby's born, I'm just gonna go kill myself because I'm worthless. And here I am eating out of garbage dumps at the back of McDonald's and going into the restroom and washing. I must be worthless. But she had goosebumps on her goosebumps. She is freezing and she sees the library and she goes in the library. And this very book, our first original book, was open to this story called Puppies For Sale, and it said inspiration on the table. And while she was feeling have-not and unworthy, she could read, and she read this story. It said a store owner was tacking up a sign over his window, and it said Puppies For Sale. And signs like that have a way of catching the eye of small children. And sure enough, a little boy runs up to the owner and says, how much are the puppies going for? And the store owner says anywhere from $30 to $50. And some of you saw this as our TV show, our Chicken Soup TV show done by Vin DeBona, done by none other than Jack Lemmon, nailed this story for us. But the little boy reached in his pocket and pulled out all the change and counted up in his $2.37. Store owner whistled out of the kennel and out came 8 little tiny balls of fur, and the last one was dragging its one leg all alone. And the little boy got all excited and said, that's the one I want, that's the one I want. And the store owner, out of great compassion and love, tried to explain that the veterinarian had examined that little puppy and discovered that he had no hip socket and he would limp and be crippled for the rest of his life. And as he was lame, the little boy said, but that's the one I want to buy. Store owner says, no, come on, kid. The dog will never be okay. The boy was quite upset, looked straight in the store owner's eyes and pointed his finger back at him and said, no, that's the one I want. You see, that little dog is worth every bit as much as all of his little brothers and sisters, and I'll pay in full fact. This is my down payment, $2.37, and I'll pay 50 cents a month until I pay him off. Store owner says, I really don't want you to buy that little dog. He's never going to be able to run, jump, and play like other puppies. And the little boy reached down, pulled up his pant leg, and revealed a very badly twisted, gnarled, crippled leg in braces. And the little boy says, well, you see, I don't run so well myself. And that little puppy needs somebody to understand him. And I need somebody to understand me. That puppy will be just fine. And Susan Crowder read that little story, and it turned around her life. Now that'd be good enough if one story saved one life. A lot of our stories have saved a lot of lives. We've got over 100,000 letters in that zone. But she's sitting in between Jack and I at one of my mega book meetings. And she says, you know, I've never heard you guys talk live before and it's touched my soul, but tell you what, I did something, I guess it's illegal. I didn't understand that a trademark here and a copyright and a registration, I didn't understand any of that stuff, so I apologize. But because you guys helped me get it back together, I now have started the Chicken Soup for the Soul food kitchens, and I feed 40,000 women in a situation like mine a month. Is it okay with you two guys if I use your name? He had tears coming down her eyes and said, of course, because it's our trademark and we're glad to let you use it. The power of a story is immense. Master your best story and tell it well.